Pokemon Go is everywhere. Go to any decently crowded place right now and I guarantee you're gonna see somebody playing Pokemon. News stations are covering crazy stories related to Pokemon Go, like finding dead bodies, and even celebrities like Justin Bieber have been spotted playing Pokemon Go. But I believe that Pokemon Go's days are numbered and this game is going to die. Pokemon Go is incredibly popular right now. Everybody's playing it, everybody's heard about it. It's one of the first games that actually gets people outside of their house and actually walking around, playing the game outdoors with friends, and that's one of the reasons why it's such a success so far. But Pokemon Go has a lot of problems right now, and these problems will bring the game down. Right now, the biggest problem facing Pokemon Go is the plethora of bugs that the game has. And no, I'm not talking about Caterpies and Weedles. The game has plenty of problems that actually ruin the experience. Right now, the most major one I could think of is the 3-step bug. When Pokemon Go was first released, you were able to track Pokemon down by a little step counter on the bottom of the screen. The steps would decrease from 3 to 2 to 1 when you get closer to the Pokemon, which would allow you to effectively track the Pokemon you wanted to capture. This mechanic made the game really fun because all the other players around you could go find the same Pokemon. You could grab a group of your buddies and all go look for it, or even meet new people in your search for that rare Pikachu. For the past few days, there's been a bug where all Pokemon, no matter how close they are to you, are showing up as 3 steps away, which effectively ruins that function of the game. You can't track down Pokemon. Now, I'm absolutely astonished that this hasn't been fixed so far. This is a huge game-breaking bug, and I just can't believe they haven't reacted faster to this. It removes the ability for you to track down Pokemon, and because this is such a vital mechanic to the game, I just can't believe it hasn't been fixed yet. Instead, they're releasing Pokemon Go to more and more countries in this bugged state. By adding more and more countries to the game while it's already unstable, it's just making the situation worse. With more potential players, the game's only going to get laggier. It's very important for Niantic to actually fix these problems now while they still have a very large player base, than to lose players to these small bugs. I know a lot of people that have actually stopped playing because of the 3-step glitch. And if they don't fix this glitch, and the plenty of other glitches that I didn't even mention, the game will die. But what if Pokemon Go fixed all the glitches? Would the game work? Would it be very popular? Would it be the best like no other game ever was? No, it would still have its own fair share of problems. As of right now, players that live in cities have a huge advantage over players that live in rural areas. Take for example New York City. You could go anywhere in the city and find hundreds of Pokestops without walking very far. Players that live in rural areas, well, they have to drive out pretty far, maybe to find 1 or 2 Pokestops, or even some Pokemon. A solution to this could actually be increase the amount of rewards you get from a Pokestop in a rural area compared to a Pokestop in the city. Players in rural areas keep running out of items, and players in cities have a plethora of them. So if they were able to give out more items at Pokestops that are in less popular areas, it wouldn't completely fix the problem, but it would definitely help. And one last thing that I really think is going to kill Pokemon Go is that there isn't much to do after a certain point. After a while, Pokemon Go just becomes a grind. You catch Pokemon over and over again, and then the end game is just fighting gyms. Sounds boring, doesn't it? One thing I really dislike about the game is how there's no point in training up your starter Pokemon or any Pokemon that you really feel passionate about, because chances are you'll find one better in the wild eventually. I really wish there was a way to train up your favorite Pokemon instead of just grinding and grinding for hours. Maybe someday they can implement a battle system that lets you battle against your friends and do that EXP that way. That would be fun. And it would definitely add more content to the game, which it desperately needs. A few ideas I have off the top of my head are mini-games that would let you get candy for your Pokemon, battling and trading with other trainers, adding more interactions with other players in the game, and another cool thing that they could add is actually a feature that lets you see the Pokemon that you already caught anywhere that you want. A lot of people like to take pictures of their Pokemon in funny places, so wouldn't it be awesome if you could use the ones that you already captured and just send them out wherever you wanted? Don't get me wrong, I love Pokemon Go. It's so much fun to play with friends. I really hope this game survives for a long time and it just gets expanded on. We are currently in one of the earlier versions of the game, and hopefully they add more content, they fix the bugs, and this game flourishes and becomes one of the classics. But with the way the game's currently going, it's gonna die unless Niantic takes action. So guys, thanks for listening to my Pokemon Go rant, and I'd love to know what you guys think. Do you think this game is gonna die? Do you think it's gonna survive? Let me know in the comment section below. I want to thank you all for watching this video. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe for more awesome Pokemon videos like this. Thanks for watching, and I'll be seeing you guys next time.